You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Join me in my kitchen today as I'm preparing silverfish that most people call omena. Yeah, then in Uganda we call it mukene. So I'll be making silverfish today. So in my kitchen I'll need some onions, I'll need some tomatoes, cooking oil. So we shall see them along the way. And I'll have my silverfish, the mukene, with posho. Yeah, join me. So here we have our silverfish. After sorting it, it is here. We have ingredients. I need some onions, I need carrots, I need some tomatoes, I need royco over here, black pepper, salt, and cooking oil. So the different ways in which people prepare the mukene stroke omena, but me in particular, what I do, I boil hot water, like you see this water in the percolator. I boil this water, then get my omena, I get my mukene, silverfish. This is my silverfish. I'm putting it in the saucepan. So after getting my silverfish and putting it in the saucepan, what I do is soak it with hot water for some minutes, like about 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, but some people prefer stir frying the mukene, then washing it. But what I do, I boil hot water, then soak it for some few minutes, about 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, you get it out and wash it. Yeah, so let's first leave it to soak for the 5 minutes. Yeah, as you can see, our mukene or our omena has been soaked for the 5 minutes. And here we have a pan of cooking oil. It's heating up. It is heated actually. So what I normally do is wash the omena, stroke the mukene. So this is it. So as you can see, washing the omena and putting it in the heated pan. Yeah, so that pan is heated. After putting it there, you can see me stirring it. So I go to stir it until it turns golden brown. After stirring it, you see the steps that followed. That's how excited I was, because I'd taken really long without eating the silverfish, stroke omena. In Uganda we call it mukene. Yeah, so I'd taken quite a long time without eating it. So I'm going to have my omena stroke silverfish with Wugali. I really can't wait to have it. At that point, I was really on a countdown. I couldn't imagine it getting ready. Yeah, really taking long, and I'd craved it. So I really didn't have plans of cooking, but then when I was at home, I thought, like, what am I going to have? And I'm like, wow, I'm really okay. I'd craved it for some time. Like, can I really go and buy this? So I bought that at night. I went to buy the silver fish at night. That's how much I really liked it. Brown enough. What I normally do is add the onions. I'm adding the onions. Yeah, well, this is Sarah's kitchen today.
Yeah, today was my kitchen.
So normally if you use
Yeah, I
this,
loved everything
this for
about it.
preparing omena, ensure that you don't put a lot of oil, because when you put in a lot of oil, then things will not really work out well. Eh? Just put something little.
So, yeah, that is me in my kitchen. Look
Okay,
how
that is for me. I
serious
don't
I
like
looked.
a lot of oil. Yeah, because it doesn't really taste good for me if I put in a lot of oil. So what I do, I put in something very small. Eh? So after turning the omena with the onions, I add in my tomatoes next. Then stir. Then at this point, this is when I add in my salt, because salt helps the tomatoes to get ready very fast. So immediately after I put in the tomatoes, I add in the salt. This salt helps the tomatoes to get ready very fast, and to really, I don't know how to explain it, and to
Now,
really get,
normally when
how
I'm
can I say,
preparing any foods and
infused
what,
oil.
and I'm
Yeah, so
supposed to
but when I
fry
go,
or do
when I
what,
add the tomatoes,
I
then put in the
it's
salt,
after putting the
the,
tomatoes that I
the tomatoes get ready
put
very
in the
fast.
salt. I believe when I put the salt after the tomatoes or just after the tomatoes get ready very fast.
So
That
it's
is
at
me,
this point that I
because
add in
everyone has
the
their own
carrots.
idea.
These are the carrots. Hope you can see the carrots. This is the point I add in the carrots. Then stir until the tomatoes are ready. Yeah, so that is how our omena or our mukene is looking. Looks so yummy. Yeah, so it is at this point that we add in the roiko. This is the roiko over here. So I'm going to add in the roiko. Yeah. So I add in just a little bit.
Some people
I
prefer
normally use
using curry
roiko
powder,
because I
but
don't
then
use curry powder.
not so good with curry
Actually, I'm
powders.
not
So
comfortable with
what
curry
I
powders.
do is
Yeah, so I
a
use a
roiko.
roiko
This
instead.
roiko also helps the soup to be a little thick. Yeah, so that's why I love the
Then I
roiko, and
have my
it's
black
easy.
pepper. So that you can have
So at this point, I'd added in the water in the omena to make it have some soup, because it's really not good to eat dry omena. It doesn't really taste good.
So the
Yeah,
water had
so
already
added in
boiled,
some
so when I
little
added it
water.
in here, it just started boiling. So let me show you how it looks like currently, the current situation in my saucepan. So that is how my silver fish, my mukene, my omena looks like.
Wow, looks yummy. I can't wait to have it. Yeah, so that is the current situation in my saucepan. Yeah. So since the omena is boiling from this other side, I can use this other part to make my ugali, my posho. Others call it cornbread. In English we call it cornbread, but in Uganda we call it posho, and where I come from we call it euga. I come from Uganda, the far eastern part of Uganda. Yeah. So I have my corn flour. This is my corn flour here. So just make something small since I'm alone today. I had already boiled my water. As you can see, it's even steaming. This is hot water. We use hot water for making ugali, for making posho, for making the corn bread. The water has to fast boil. So this is it. I'm adding my water into the flour. Yeah. Then mingo the cornbread. It's taken long to really have this meal. It has been long since I last had this. This meal. I really can't wait to have it. I can't wait to have it. So this is what I have made. Of course, I'm alone. So with cornbread, you make sure the pan is heating from down. That's when you will have a good cornbread. If you make it with low fire, low heat, it doesn't have to be much. It doesn't have to be very low. It has to be medium. It has to be moderate. So if you mingle it on low fire, low heat, it will not really taste that good. And if you make it on high heat or like much fire, what happens that it gets burnt before the bread or the cornbread really gets ready. Yeah. So you keep stirring it, as you can see. I'm so excited. I'm super excited that I'm going to have my cornbread and my omena. Wow, the omena looks to be ready, so I'm going to turn off the fire this side as I'm turning my cornbread. As you can see. That Kenyans call Wugali, and in Uganda, in the central region, it's called Kawunga. Where I come from, we call it Euga. Then in English, it's called cornbread. Yeah, so it is served. I'm going to have it with a glass of juice. Yeah. That will be enough for a start. Yes. Yeah, so join me. Let's have this wonderful meal. So, sorry, the lighting here is not really very good. So normally when I'm having such a meal, I prefer sitting down, and in most cases I also prefer using the hand. Yeah, so excuse me, I don't need you. Yeah, so this is what we normally do. Get your posho cornbread, do this, then get it into your sauce, which is a silverfish for now. Then mm, mm, mm. This is so yummy. Mm, mm, mm. Yummy. Mm. This is how blessed we are in Uganda. Mm. This is so super nice. Mm. Mm. You got to have a taste of this, please. Mm.